All right, so I watched Agatha All Along, episode 4. Um, can I just say that I think it's really funny that all of the anti-woke people kind of busted their load a bit too early with the acolyte, because when you actually look back at the acolyte, like everybody, like if you would think that there would be lesbian space witches just having orgies every episode. It's like it's so explicit. The woke agenda, blah blah blah. Like you would think that, right? When in reality, in the acolyte, there were like 2 of them that were alluded to being together, but it was never even confirmed. Like if you don't see them kiss, you don't even see them kiss or anything like that. Quite frankly, I was disappointed. You know what I'm saying? It's just funny because then then Disney drops the Agatha All Along, and I feel like I just feel like they wasted all their ammunition when this should have been the show that was the victim of the anti-woke mob, attacking it and trying to cancel the people involved. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, I just think that's funny. But yeah, as far as the episode itself, I think it's good. I think the show continues to be good. However, oh, by the way, I'm mentioning this every episode. I was a victim of a hurricane. My house doesn't have power. I'm having to, in order to make videos, I'm having to just find places that I can easily record in and get internet access in, and then upload the videos to on my phone. I'm making videos just with my phone. So my apologies that the quality isn't great, but it is what it is. So yeah, the show isn't great. I was hoping that by this point, we're 4 episodes in, I would be as invested in it as I was with WandaVision. Unfortunately, that's just not really the case. I don't think that there's no hook here that is nearly as compelling as Wanda losing Vision, and holding on to him in a weird fantasy world. That hook here isn't really it's just not really present here. We're really just following a bunch of characters, we're learning more about them, and it's fine, it's fun. I like all the characters, but I'm just not nearly as engrossed in the show as I was with WandaVision. But who knows? Maybe we'll get through. So as far as the characters, I liked what they did with the Asian lady. I am forgetting her name. I like the kind of lore that they built up around her, and about just the way magic works in the MCU, where she has a generational spell on her, and her mom created a band and created a hit song as a spell to protect her, and she basically made the song popular, because the more popular it was, the stronger it was, and the more it would protect her. And I just feel like the lore around all of that is really cute, or cool, I should say. And I thought it was cute the way that she was able to break the spell by just rocking out and singing the Witch's Road song, which, by the way, it's a good song. And I kind of like that we're just hearing the same song over and over again, played in different styles, because I think in the first episode, the Mayor of Easttown episode, they played it as the prestige HBO drama intro, and then they kind of sang it in its more natural form as a witch chant in the second episode, and then now we're getting it as a rock ballad. I like what they're doing with that. And yeah, and I like that she broke the spell. And I will say, I wish the show was a little scarier. The demon shows up, or the cursed demon shows up, and he's designed kind of creepily, but because the show actually has really decent camera work, and there are a lot of really cool shots, and especially with the editing with the, I don't know what it's called, where you see they have the line in the middle of the screen, and you kind of see 2 people at the same time. There's a lot of interesting stuff that they do here. I wish they did a little bit more with the cinematography and making the show actually scary. Because as of right now, it's not really. It's like Halloween Town scary, as in not really scary at all. And yeah. I think where most of the intrigue is, though, is with the teen and Agatha and Aubrey Plaza's character, who makes her return here. Seems like now she's going to be a part of the coven for the rest of the series, which is definitely a good addition. I mean, I feel like Aubrey Plaza was kind of one of the selling points of the show, of her being in an MCU project. And I like her relationship with Agatha. It's obviously alluded to that they were in like a romantic relationship in the past, but I guess it ended because I can't. I wonder if I feel like Aubrey Plaza is maybe like a mercenary of some kind, and so this is my theory. So I think that Aubrey Plaza's character, she's like a mercenary of some kind, and I think she was sent to kill Agatha's son, who I think is the teen. I feel like they're making, I theorized that in the last episode. I feel like they're making that kind of more explicitly obvious now in this one. So I think she ended up killing her son. And that caused their relationship to obviously end. And I think we're in like a weird, like almost similar to WandaVision territory where this teen just showed up, and I think Aubrey Plaza knows that, because she tells Agatha in this episode that, like, that's not your son, by the way, just to be clear. Or I think she says, like, he's not yours, or something like that. So yeah, I think there's something weird going on there. And I'm very interested to see. That is the one, again, like, the one intriguing thing is, like, I do want to know what exactly is going on there. So I wonder, is he like a made-up person, like Vision and Wanda's kids were? Is he actually her son? I do think that all of that is very interesting. And I do also really like Catherine Hahn's performance as Agatha. I like all the nuances of, Agatha being like, evil or an asshole that is kind of a facade. It is kind of something that she plays up, because I do like that whenever she's alone and whenever she was like sitting down next to the teen by herself, she did just look kind of sad and somber and whatnot. And then when she walks up to meet with the other witches, you can visibly see in Catherine Hahn's performance that she like puts on the Agatha persona, which I do like, and it is a neat detail. So yeah, I like it. I like all the characters. I like their bonding. And I'm interested to see more. That being said, I want to be more compelled by the series. I am at the point where I'm like, okay, let's start digging more into the mystery. Give me like a villain. Like, I don't know if Aubrey Plaza is going to end up being the main villain. If so, let's dig into her character some more. So we'll see what happens in the next episode. And yeah, let me know what you think in the comments down below, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.